Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch me playing a game of baseball inside MLB The Show 25. Today we are wrapping up a series against the Texas Rangers before our first road trip, I should say, of the season. We'll be playing the Reds, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox. I want to say are the three teams that we'll be facing, and those will be 9 games over the next 10 days. So, big long road trip for Seattle. But first things first, we got to try and wrap up a series sweep of the Texas Rangers today. Jacob deGrom is on the bump for the Rangers, 1-0 with a 2.70 ERA. George Kirby playing for us in our Sunday best, 3-0 with a 1.35 ERA. We are still in first place. We're 11-4, a game and a half up on the Angels. The Athletics and Rangers are tied at 7-8, and the Astros back at 5-9. Let's jump in to today's game. Bam. Full game. Alternate 1. Perfect. T-Mobile. Clear skies. We'll open that bad boy up. Regional network. George Kirby. I think we're just going to stick with this lineup even though Raleigh's cold. Still a right-handed pitcher. It gives us that advantage at bat. Unless I can tinker with his lineup a little bit and get a lefty to break up these guys. But Solano's been so good. And Julio's up over 300. I don't think I want to mess with it too much. Raleigh's just been really bad. But 7 home runs. Rayleigh has 7 and like 5 over the last game and a half. Polanco. I think we're okay. It'll probably tell me that Rayleigh could use a day off. Or Raleigh could use a day off. No, it wouldn't. It didn't. Okay. All right. Well, we won't even worry about it. Hey, it's loading. That's the best time to subscribe. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here. Last time we'll see it for a little bit.
It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
I didn't want to open a notepad. Here are the game notes. We are looking for the 3-game sweep. Jacob deGrom was dominant, has been dominant as of late. Higashioka is searching for some power. Let's see. Yeah, I got that one. Kirby's dominant on the mound as of late. So 2 dominant pitchers could be a low-scoring game. Raleigh looks to improve. He's only batting 187 over the last 8 games. Solano has a 12-game hit streak. Luke Rayleigh enters the tie for the league lead in home runs with Cal Raleigh at 7. Bryce Miller had a nice game on the mound. Polanco shined yesterday. And the Rangers starting pitching 29 innings, 2.48 ERA, and 26 strikeouts over the last 5 games. Around the league, the Twins win in extras over the Tigers. Mets win in extras over the Athletics. Polanco records his 500th ribby. Mike Soroka fires 8 innings of 2-hit ball in a win versus the Marlins. Xander Bogaerts collected 7 RBIs, one of them his 800th career RBI in a win against the Rockies. The Isotopes, the Wahoos, and the Yard Goats all send players to the 10-day IL. As for the farm report, Arkansas 1-7, gross. Tacoma 6-8. Hopefully both those teams will turn things around as we get further into the season. But we're also not playing those games, so it doesn't matter. Have I thought about it? Absolutely. Is that the most absurd version of what I could do? Absolutely. Every night at 6 p.m., watch me play 3 games.
Well, last year
that's too much.
Regular
season. I forgot that I was going to do.
And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation.
16
have people round things
of the season.
And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance,
let's see how today goes.
Club.
We are going to need to exercise patience. I feel like we struggle against deGrom when we see him, so it's going to be a real key for us to just be nice and slow. We can worry about scoring runs off the bullpen. Let's try to drive up the pitch count. If we can make some contact early, there's something there where we can get him out with hits, but we can't rely on that. Wow, okay.
The top of the first.
I would have gone with a slider there, but I thought that might trip him up a little bit with that high fastball.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ooh, okay, wide zone already. I know that last pitch for the strikeout was a little on the outside as well.
Left field.
Can I run a correct route to the ball with Randy Arozarena? Mark it down, everybody.
Take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this
OPS
lineup?
is 14th in the AL, and it's a significantly it's a left. Oh, my goodness, a right-handed heavy lineup, which is surprising. They have a couple of lefties on the bench. It looks like
Seager launched a homer in his most recent game.
he sure did. It was a terrible pitch.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That's to third. Throw not in time.
It's a good effort by Solano. I appreciate it, but it's not
not
great.
The line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job nicely.
A little better jump, and we might be able to get there. But it's also, if we're going to give up a single,
never know what might come next as a result.
And here is Jake Berger, and that's a base hit. Coming home.
Oh my God!
He'll score easily.
Why on earth would he have gone home?
Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some.
I wasn't paying attention. What the fuck? He's a 21 speed. He never stopped. Oh, and I didn't even see it.
2 down. Jock Peterson will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. And that
Okay, this is a funky start.
Jock Peterson bops one out.
I do think the game does get artificially hard when you're trying to go for a sweep. I've thought that for years.
1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency.
There is no reason that he should have gone home. I should have been able to get him out at home. I was trying to. What the fuck?
On the inside fastball, so direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Okay, 3 runs in the first.
The next to hit. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
I thought the commentary glitched when he said coming home, and then I realized that a 21 speed Seager was coming home. Turns out it wouldn't have mattered. 3-run blast instead of a 2-run blast.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0.
Okay,
You're
real
watching
weird start.
Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And
Take a
we're
look
back.
at Jacob
On
DeGrom's
the hill,
stats.
Coming off a great start, Jacob DeGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
This means that we need to be extra patient at the dish here.
This is a guy you gotta keep an eye
As
on.
we take a look, his 4-seam is at 100. He has a slider at 92, a circle change at 90, and a curveball at 84.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down.
Way too late on that. That's fine. That's fine.
Now you see even sluggers.
Okay.
sometimes
Hey,
to
at least
time.
both the
Use
pitches are in the
bunts
strike zone.
really is
It's
a
going to be
way
0-2 count
to
either
beat
way.
the shift.
Just early on that slider.
Gonna
That's
count
inside.
1-2.
Good take. Those are the pitches that we really need to take advantage of that are clearly off the plate.
Gets a piece
Okay,
there.
foul
We'll
it
do
off.
it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah,
There we
that
go.
skips in the dirt.
There we go.
Next pitch
There's
is
a
outside.
great take on a curveball. Here we go.
Gets a piece.
That one's
and
fouled
sees a
off
lot.
early on it. Yeah.
That one misses.
Okay, we work a walk.
Off walk.
Nicely done,
Great
Robles.
back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Donovan
Okay,
Solano.
that's fine. It was going to be in off the hands. Probably weren't going to do a whole lot with it.
A multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Robles runs.
That's fine.
And it's fouled off.
That's fine. It was going to be a bad jump.
Robles gets his
Just
lead
with
at
2
first
strikes
with
trying to get
nobody
some
out.
motion to stay out of the double play.
And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here we go. We're fine. We're fine.
And
We're
out
fine.
to
Stay at
a
second.
board.
We're good.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing
That's a
that I can
13-game
see
hit
already
streak
is
for
the
him.
bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great,
It's a good
it's
take.
still
I was
hard
anticipating
enough
him
to
going
dunk
inside. I
something
don't think I had the
like that in front
PCI
of the
quite
center fielder.
where he has been, but that's inside as well.
Good
Come
spot
on.
for the hitter definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's hard hit on the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across.
Okay.
And they throw
Julio,
it
that's
third.
huge.
No intention.
That's
That's a
huge.
strong arm and right.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball.
I was
hard
looking
like
for a
you did
little more
right there.
damage there, but that's okay. Got a little. You know what? At least we didn't get it early and drive it into the ground, and it's a bad double play. It's a run-scoring double. We were just late on
The
it.
series so far. He's 0 for 7. And the first pitch misses
God,
for
Cal's
ball
0
1.
for
Thinking
7.
Maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge.
That's fine. I'm okay with that check swing. I think we were early. Yeah, that's fine. That's inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Peterson makes the grab.
Oof, that was way offline. I don't know that Solano has the speed for that. I don't think that was nearly deep
And now
enough.
check out the Mariners lineup.
Okay.
This
That's
is
only
a
out number
veteran-led
1. We're okay.
lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark.
Too aggressive.
They
I
know
got
how
too
to get down
excited.
to business, and they understand
Nuke
what the
really up
problems
to
at hand.
bat.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Damn it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat
Damn
right
it.
there. Nice job of the pitcher to
Solano
back
on
up.
third is
Ground ball.
killing me
Excellent
right
piece
now.
of work.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that
Okay,
one clips
that's
the
fine.
corner.
That's fine.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that dugout and hit the reset
Damn it.
button.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Foul,
Ball's
foul,
chopped
foul.
to the ground, but it kicks foul. Out to short. Seager. To first.
That is
and that'll keep
disappointing.
more runs from
We only got
Brady.
1 run from that.
RBI double for the M's. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Let's see if we can settle the pitching down a little bit. That's a concern as we move through the rest of this, as we had two runners in scoring position that we didn't do anything with nobody out. Was it the correct aggression? I don't think that the throw was way off the plate, but I still don't even know that if
you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a
is he
strike.
going to be able to get there even if the throw's offline, or is it going to be like... But then when the ball went up the first base line and it got bobbled, he retreated to third.
Which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Adolis Garcia.
That
batting with
is
one down,
very
takes a strike.
interesting on that strike call right there.
And a swing and a miss
We do
there.
get 25 pitches or so off of DeGrom, so that's a positive.
So good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Just a funky
With Simmons,
first,
it's
though.
not always your
A funky
standard
first
strike
offensively, a
zone,
funky...
kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the
A
zone,
funkier
and then it can be
offensive
tighter than
first
others.
and
But I
then
think
a
the
defense.
important thing
What
is
a
he doesn't
bizarre.
get labeled as
Okay,
inconsistent,
lock it,
so
lock
you
it.
gotta stay ready up there. I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Kevin Pillar. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
There we go. Okay.
And how about that? It's an immaculate hit.
Oh, wow, an immaculate inning. Oh, that's
Leads the
wild.
defense. An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Golf's getting worse. That's not good. Wow. I didn't even realize we were in contention for that. So 26 pitches from DeGrom. We had some good long at-bats. We worked a walk.
Work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner,
That's
he's got
fine.
the honors to back
Really
it
not
up.
looking for a
Won
circle
those
change
awards
there.
in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Check swing,
Damn.
and he went.
Okay.
And it's 0-2. That one
Okay. Good
missed.
take. Good
It's
take.
a tough pitch.
Those are the
But
pitches that
turns out
absolutely kill us.
The best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down
Yep.
enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And first
And
offering
that's where it
is
starts to
fouled
get
off.
frustrating. We've been doing a good job laying off those pitches, and then... Okay, there we go. Hey, bad swing to a base hit. That's a good
So a
swing
man
right
of
there.
one now with one away.
Literal and metaphorical swing from bad to good, and then effective swing.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That one
It's a
down
great
close.
take. I am so tempted by those pitches when I am looking up in the zone like that. That's a good take as well. I'm not going to do a whole lot with it, even if we...
Inside.
Okay.
It is
Really
2-1.
needed that to be a ball.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Polanco around second. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Plays the play, got him.
The right fielder, number 10.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles.
And we cost ourselves a run.
Center field
Darn
gets
it.
Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single.
That's okay.
It's a one-run
Damn it.
game.
Well, back
We
to
flip the
one.
aggression in bad
Brings on the
spots, and it's just
one
base
to the
running
gap or blasting one over the
silliness
wall. There are
there.
a whole lot of hits that are more
Okay,
satisfying
we're good.
than a nice line drive in
Don't
the
dwell
center
on it.
field. So that definitely felt good.
So 2 down. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike.
I've been doing a good job at playing it kind of on the safer side. But my eyes got a little wide there.
And it's even up.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
There we go.
Upstairs.
There we go.
Robles leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2-2 now. And there's
That's a great take.
Great RBI spot here.
Great
Just gotta
take.
Stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Julio Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Late.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This one popped up. Berger has this one sized up.
Really late and under
Nabs
it.
And that ends the inning. But the RBI
So we cost
single
ourselves a
pushes
run,
across
and that
the
would have only
run.
been out number
It's
2.
now a
We'd have a
3-2
runner
ball
on with
game.
Julio coming
It's
up.
Major League Baseball on the show.
What a funky start. But it's you can see the train, not the train wreck, but you can see the dominoes falling of like, we were maybe a little too passive at times, so that we got too aggressive. And he must have a really good arm out in right field, because I had sent, like, he's 60 speed, which probably wasn't a smart idea, but the ball also got way into the corner.
Had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat.
Love that location right there.
Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
There we go.
Stands in now.
There we go, Kirby.
Strike 1. Grounds one to short. Crawford throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So now it's Corey Seager. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Ooh, boy.
Line drive, base
Hey,
hit.
what was the pitch that we gave up the home run on yesterday? If you said splitter, you would be correct. Hey, guess what we threw? The most awful splitter again. We're lucky that one stayed in the yard.
But all he's trying to do at this point is
Okay.
help his
All
team
right.
win.
We need
Sneaks
to
through, base hit.
settle down here. Settle in.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2
We're
away.
okay.
Here's Jack Peterson. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch
That's fine.
doesn't
That's
find
fine
the
to be
zone.
out. I probably should have
Looks
stepped
like
off
somebody
there.
missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that one hammered.
I hate myself.
That's back there.
You
Jet
are
to
fucking kidding me.
Town and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead.
Oh
It's
my
6-2.
God.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that
2
makes you
out
think
damage.
things
This
are coming his
fucking
way.
portion of the lineup.
2 outs, nobody on. So next to hit
I
for
should know
Texas,
better.
Kyle Higashioka.
But I didn't want to throw. I didn't want to throw the slider low and inside.
34-year-old
It was a
vet
2-0 count. I
joined the
did
team
not
as a
want to
free
throw the
agent.
splitter again.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone. Ball
Oh
one.
my
One ball, one
goodness. Peterson has 3 home runs all season, and 2 of them are in this game. 2 of them are in the first third of this game.
stays alive.
I can't. We somehow got an immaculate. We are either getting immaculate innings or giving up 3 runs an inning.
And
That's a fucking strike. God damn it, dude. Your zone's been shit all fucking day.
cut on and miss, struck him out.
Okay.
So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 3-run
So we got, I believe we got the first 2 runners out in the
6-2.
in the top of the first, and then it was the same funky, or the same portion of the lineup. It would be Seager, Berger, and then
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Peterson. Fuck me. God damn it. It was such a bad fastball. He had already hit one out of the ballpark. I should know better.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Way too late. Way too late. Got the PCI in a good location, I guess.
The ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one misses, and now 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Now he'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double.
Kind of in a good spot here with Julio on and Solano's not in front of him.
Much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
He didn't go. He didn't fucking go.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. Chris, in the early stages,
slow down.
He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
That's ball 2.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Step out.
Swing there from the big left.
One of the worst. One of the bad swings of the game. Darn it. Fuck me.
Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double.
Oh my goodness.
And there's one away. And the batter now, Luke Raley, grounded out his first time. To the right side, Berger.
Ground out again.
Throws to first in time.
This is what we've been so good at avoiding today, and we're just throwing it away.
Fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swings
Matt
and
can't
misses.
stop.
And
Fucking stop. Stop. Stop swinging. I've been so good through the first 2 innings. What the fuck? God, you make one stupid little play, and now you're a dumb baby.
It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
Julio on second has been our poison. I don't know why. We've had him on second twice with nobody out, and we've done nothing.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Come on! Fuck off!
Still trail it here.
God damn it.
6-2.
God damn it, that's so fucking irritating.
Out of the fourth. Now the third baseman. Josh Young.
I can't get through a string of 3 fucking hitters, and it's killing the game. God damn it. Julio is on twice with doubles, and no one fucking out, and we just do nothing with it.
A lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing
That's
their
not
job,
true, though.
setting up the next guy.
Like, that's not true. That is factually incorrect. It's been 3 motherfuckers on the Texas Rangers that have scored all 6 goddamn runs. That's a fucking strike, you moron.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call.
I can't believe they sent him. I'm so fucking confused. It's in his hand. I just don't see it. The ball is laced. He is a 21 speed. We run the route really well with Julio off the bat. We're there. We're there to get the ball. He throws it in. Oops. This is an out. He is dead to fucking rights. Look at where he is in comparison to where J.P. Crawford is. And instead, I'm trying to pick him at second. Oh my God, he was going home, and even then, Polanco probably has the arm, and I thought the thing glitched. God damn it. And there were 2 outs, I believe, in that scenario. Oh!
Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a ground ball to first.
It's a nice dive by Rayleigh.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
So what is that?
The batter.
Is that hit number... Oh, it's hit number
Up
7.
next for the Rangers, Kevin Pillar.
No, that makes sense. That actually makes
hits the
perfect
top of
sense.
the zone for a strike.
That's the first hit that's not the 3-4-5 hitter.
Got him looking.
Okay.
Strikeout number 8.
How do we have 8 strikeouts in this game?
Here is Marcus Simmons.
How many outs are there? 3, 6, 9. There's 11 outs. And 8 of them are strikeouts? What the fuck?
Fastball for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swing
I
and
don't.
a miss.
What is
Struck him
out?
out. With
We're
number 9 for him in this
destroying
game. 9.
2/3 of this
Rangers
lineup.
lead 1.
This
Lead at
is
6-2.
a baffling game. All right, here we go. We have 6 hits. We've only scored 2 runs. We're normally on the other side of this, where we're the ones crushing dingers.
Welcome back. And take a look at some
Take a look at our offense. We've averaged 4 runs a game.
Check out the numbers.
2.26 average, 8 extra base hits, 6 home runs, 12 ribbies.
Swing and a high
okay.
fly ball
All right.
left field.
Okay.
Peterson makes the grab. So up next, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one down
That's
the
foul,
line
darn it.
and foul.
Would have actually loved that one to sneak up the
Bases
third
empty,
base
one
line.
away. We're here in the bottom of the
It
fourth.
unfortunately rewards my
That
aggression
was
though,
upstairs, ball 1.
so we
I
can't.
think the
We
key
kind
would be
of
if
like
you can
we
get
kind of need it,
one
but also
more
kind of
inning,
can't have it.
anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
I don't know what that means. It's the bottom of the 4th, man. This commentary just doesn't make sense.
That one missing inside.
Oh,
Smoked on the ground to second.
needed to commit a little more to the
Simeon
inside
tosses
part of the
over to
plate.
first. And Polanco is out. 2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Ball 1
that's
there.
out.
Check swing. Did
That's
he go?
bad.
Yes, he
That's
did.
I got
bad.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes
He's
the
been
ball.
giving us a lot of
Looks like
balls
he's being
out of the
a little cautious
zone,
with him in this at bat after doubling the first
like
time
well
up.
out of the
Doesn't wanna
zone.
make
Hey, we get fooled every once in a while. That's fine. Oh,
That
thank
one
God.
sizzling on its
Thank
way through
God.
the outfield.
It was a pretty
So
good
the
dive,
two-out knock
too.
extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
With that fastball, even though it's high
right
velocity,
fielder, number
you've got to
10,
live on the outer
Victor
edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the
Robles.
middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. Cut on and lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. And now two aboard.
To third?
In there safely.
That was good aggression. That made sense.
Aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the number 2 hitter, Donovan Solano, into center. And it drops in.
Hey, let's go Solano. Hey, let's keep this going. Just chip away.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see.
I thought that was gonna get caught.
Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Right through there for a strike.
Fine.
0-1.
That's
on time. There we go.
And 1-1. Robles at third. Solano on at first with 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Hey, let's go Julio. 6'4". That's how tall I am. Don't let anyone tell you different.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Okay, so we have the Solano conundrum again. He's only 26 speed. Between Solano and Shenton, I believe they are the 2 slowest players by quite a margin. I know Raleigh's not the fastest, but
best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs.
That 25, 26 speed is a little tricky to navigate at times.
First pitch just misses.
Did not look at his pitches. 4-seam at 96, a cutter at 93, sinker at 96, and a sweeper at 88. Okay, that's a really good take. That one sailed.
There's the swing and a miss.
That we can't.
I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that
Garcia is very accurate and strong. Pilar in the 70s. Jock Peterson's maybe the one guy that we could pick on. Too aggressive there on that. Let's fucking go! Didn't even matter. Didn't even matter.
Home run of the year. It's 7-6. That one just.
Let's go, baby.
Might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears
Holy
are ringing. I can feel that swing from the
shit.
booth.
All of this with 2 outs. It is 7-6 in the bottom of the 4th.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley. He's grounded out a couple of times. Out towards right center field.
Little 2 under it.
And that'll do it.
Okay. Not a great follow-up.
5 cross the plate with a big blow.
But we get a 5-run inning to take the lead.
Game. Back after this on the show.
Holy shit.
And we're back. We go to the top of the
Okay.
5th, and stepping
Where
in
are we?
is the speedy Ezekiel Duran.
Hitter number 2 now. We are about to get into our trouble spot. 3rd time through the lineup.
Catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the game plan for this
Rely a little
offense
bit
has
more
been
on this
pretty clear.
sinker.
They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots.
We
without falling into the
cannot
habit of being
throw
over-aggressive.
Peterson
5
another
hits for him on the first pitch
fastball
alone,
high
so
and
they're
inside.
Swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swinging a ground ball.
It's too bad he doesn't have like a
Just
cutter
foul.
or something else that we could kind of throw. 2-seam would be really helpful. Just something that's a little lower on the speed that maybe looks similar enough.
Right now, I mean, in the
I can't believe we have 10
He
strikeouts.
should be able to rack
That's
up some more
absurd.
before he's done in this one. And
Now Peterson, to be fair, Peterson would be the fourth bat of the inning.
Seager stands in now. He's 2 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Slice
Ooh,
hard
boy.
but foul. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just
my
cruising
God.
along.
That had a gap. That is an unbelievably generous strategy. Unbelievably generous. Okay, so we can get Kirby through 5 here. Peterson, or excuse me, Berger has been good today. He's 2 for 2. He scored twice. Really did not get a good jump on it. It was too high off the fence anyway. No problem.
We're at the top of the 5th.
There we go. That is a monster. That is a monstrous strikeout. Let's go, Mariner Moose.
We head to the bottom of the field. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Let's. If we bring in a pitcher, we'd need to bring him in for 3 bats. At bats. Higashioka, pretty good power. Oh no, lefty. Yeah, we can't possibly put in a lefty. The only time we would want to put in a lefty is if it's Seager, Berger, Peterson, or if we only needed one more out in the inning. We can warm up Santos. He has some heat. And we could probably warm up Brash.
That one's
That's
in
fine.
there.
Let it go.
Well, these
No big deal.
Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So
That is actually accurate, commentator. We did want to get to the starter. Didn't think we were going to get him out quite as early. I thought that the 24 pitch inning was an anomaly there in the first, but we actually got him up to an average of 20 per inning through the first 2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Simeon
Darn. Late
here,
and
puts it away
inside.
for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Austin
Can't be having that.
next for the Mariners. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will
That's okay.
come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff.
No contact. It's all good. There we go. There we go.
So a man aboard now with one away. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2.
Polanco, a couple of home runs in yesterday's game. Ooh, thank God that was foul. Thank goodness that was foul.
The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Center field.
Getting a little frustrated with myself here.
2 away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
3, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
Oh, I got too juicy in the eyes.
Seager pulls that one down, and that'll do it.
We weren't going to do anything with that, and I know that.
Seattle, they'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead.
Okay. Peterson is 2 for 2.
Here
He is
Josh
batting
Peterson.
178 this
And the way he's
season,
going in
and he
this
has
league,
2 home
waiting for
runs.
his spot to come
This
around
fucking
again.
sucks.
All right,
But
listen,
you know what
everyone,
doesn't
stop
suck?
what you're doing
We
right
have the
now.
lead,
This guy's
so
got
he
2
can suck
home runs
farts.
already. Now he's going for number 3.
He ain't going for number 3. We're not fucking around this time. We weren't fucking around the first 2 times, but we are not throwing him a fastball.
Kirby back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
He has 8 RBI, and he has 5 in this game.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And
That's fine.
0-2
That's fine.
misses
Let's
the
just
even
change that
count.
eye level a little bit.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base hit. And a
That's
good
okay.
start
I'll
to
take the
inning.
base hit. It's fine. I did a couple that were supposed to be a little further outside, but I pulled them
Perfect
left on the
example right
drop.
there. That plate
I
discipline
don't understand why we can't get
The
past
deeper
Jock
he gets
Peterson.
into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Higashioka in the box now.
But I was not throwing him a high inside fastball again.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Rosarena gets it in, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line.
Give me Brash.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound.
Nah, it's fine. Fuck. We're good. We're good. We're probably going to give up a run. If we can try and not give up 2, that's okay. It's not the worst.
Out of the pen, Matt
Number
Brash.
47.
But if we do just, I was really hoping to get Peterson out. I don't know. I don't understand how a guy is 178 and
Try to
then
help carry this lead into the later innings.
he's 3 for 3.
Next to hit, Josh Young. Up the middle. Polanco tosses to first. And that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Garcia up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Ball 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings through that one. for
A
strike 2.
walk here isn't the worst.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Sometimes all you got to
Okay.
do is your job,
okay.
and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
I was going to say
Foul
the
ball there.
setting up the double play wouldn't be the worst
26
thing. I was
years
kind of hoping that we'd be
old,
able
and he
to
was drafted in the 4th
get
round
out of it.
back in
Man, what
2019.
was that call? That slurve just has not been friendly.
Swings and
Damn it.
misses. It's a
That's okay.
strikeout.
That's okay.
High heat, too much
It's,
on that
unfortunately,
one, but 2
Kirby's
runs for him
ERA
to
is going to
jump
balloon
ahead.
here
Top
as
of the
he's going to be
order, due
tagged
up
with
in the
8
home half of the
runs.
6th.
But we're in an
It's the
okay spot.
Rangers
We're only
8
down
and the
1.
M's 7.
It was going to be a really tough situation to get out of with nobody out.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and the batter now, Victor Robles. swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Damn it.
Down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Donovan Solano. That one the other way.
There we go. Solano was on absolute fire. He's not necessarily crushing him out of the ballpark like a Rayleigh or even like a Polanco over the last couple of games, but he's getting on base.
And that one
No,
fouled
thank
off.
God that was a sweeper. Way too early on that.
Fly ball to right.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Garcia
whoa.
settles under it.
Almost goofed that one up real bad.
Two away down.
It was a terrible swing, but then I thought it was 2 outs.
Cal Raleigh
Now
up
batting,
next for the
the
Mariners.
catcher,
He's already homered in this game.
Raleigh.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And there's a foul
Too
ball.
aggressive.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Two outs.
Good take. Good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, I mean,
Struck
fuck.
him out looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 8 and the M7.
Damn. It's okay. We're good. We're good.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Rangers,
Top of
the
inning
second
number
baseman,
7. Now it's
Marcus
the second baseman,
Semien.
Marcus Semien. Hard hit left
Okay,
side.
they are seeing Brash well here.
Crawford throws to first in time.
I don't think that slider is really sliding away from the batter. It certainly wasn't.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, right side.
Okay. Hey, I'll take it.
Rayleigh takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager.
This would have been
First offering is fouled off.
would have been a good opportunity to make sure that we were paying a little more attention to who was coming up. This would be where you would put the lefty in.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Foul ball
Foul.
still
Foul.
0-2.
We're fine.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance
Get
handled.
there, Polanco.
And it's
Okay.
a 1-2-3 inning. So no
That's
runs, no
that's a
hits,
big
no
1-2-3
errors,
inning
and
right there.
midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 8 and the M7.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
62.
Robert Garcia.
Robert
He pitched yesterday, and
Garcia.
we'll see him once again.
We need one good swing to tie this game
And
up.
here's the first baseman.
Ooh, they went with lefty. Good call by them. Hated for me. Absolutely hated for me. We will go ahead and schedule him in. We can warm up. So we got 8, and then maybe... maybe Snyder? We'll just make sure. We'll make sure we have a couple guys warm.
Rayleigh.
4-seam at 95, a circle change at 86, and a slider at 85.
There's your strike. Just missed.
Good take.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Two strikes.
Man, really not anticipating a slider on that in that part of the plate.
That
That's
one almost
inside.
got him.
Two strikes. Count full.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
No.
On the ground, out to short.
It's a decent at bat though.
One up, one down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rosarena, the next to
Good
hit,
take right
takes
there.
ball one.
Counts
Some
1-0.
activity in the bullpen for Texas. Cole Winn appears to be getting loose. Milner getting cranked up as well. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball makes the count
Great.
2-1. Hit hard, should be extra bases.
Go double, go double, go two, go two. Let's go, Randy.
And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Yeah.
He stayed close with the front side, even though he likes to go to the opposite field. If you go inside too many times, he'll make you pay.
One out, runner at second. Austin Shenton will hit next. That one pulled foul.
I don't know that we would have been able to get
Rosarena,
up the
runner at
line, but
second with one away. Line drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall.
game
Should be
is
extra bases.
tied. 8-8 Mariners Rangers. Let's go! Lefty, lefty, Shenton. Hell yes. Okay. I think this means we want to put the better of the two pitchers up. There's a potential for a save situation if we can hold things together here.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Base hit into the outfield. Throw into third.
Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Shenton hesitated, and then it was a late set. It's all good. Everything's fine. It's
Allowed
fine.
himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Robert,
I understand why you hesitate back to second. I get it. I needed to be a little bit quicker on it. I don't think he would still would have gotten to third.
Now pitching
The 25 speeds and the 225 and 26 speeds like those guys. I've had a little trouble judging where we're going with it. They bring in a righty here against J.P. Crawford. There's still only one out, so a pop out isn't the worst thing in the world. Let's actually take a look at a substitution situation here. Shenton is the DH. Shit. For some reason, who's on first? Rayleigh's on first. Shenton and Solano I have flipped in my head. He's a righty. I think we substitute him. Damn it, I should have thought of that a little bit sooner.
one.
That's okay.
All
That's
eyes on
okay.
the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Slider at 90, a four seam at 97, and a 12-6 curve at 86.
That's
Way outside. You know what? I had the pitch guessed correctly in my head. The game likes to throw that last pitch with their relievers.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
That's a good take. That's a fucking great take. Let's go.
As a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground,
That's
the
a
third,
double
might be
play.
two. Fires to
That is an
second.
absolutely
And that's
horrible
quick work
result.
out of the pen. One batter, two
That
outs,
sucks.
RBI double for
Oh
the
my
M's.
God, we
All
drove it
even
into
now
the
in the
ground
Yankees.
again.
It's Major League Baseball. and it's
16
on the
hits
show.
we've been able to put on this team, but we just cannot. That terrible send is costing us. Fuck
Back in
me.
Seattle, and now
Okay.
first base.
How's Brash doing energy-wise? He only has 18 pitches thrown. Oops. I think we go ahead and put in Santos. That is such a disappointing end.
Gregory Santos.
Drove it into the ground. It's a
Number 48.
fuck.
Gregory Santos.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, a mistake right here could
Every
untie
goddamn
this
time.
ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Fastball
Really needed that.
in for strike
Really needed that.
Big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the
We
plate.
finally get Jock
Slow
Peterson
tosses
out.
The first, 2 up, 2
Whew.
down here in the top of the 8th.
Fucking he was, what, 4 for 4 at that point?
Next up for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's
Beautiful,
got it to end the
Polanco. Let's
inning.
go.
1, 2, 3, go
Hell
Rangers.
yeah, dude.
And
Oops.
this remains an 8-all tie.
Damn it. Oops, didn't actually want to unlock my phone. Didn't want that, because that slows it down.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole
Now
Winn.
pitching for Texas.
So lefty.
Number 60.
They're bringing on to the mound. I'm a little surprised they're going with a pitch. Oh, it's a right-handed pitcher. Sorry, excuse me. Looked at the wrong
Back
thing
to the
there.
top of the order. Now it's the right fielder,
The right
Victor
fielder.
Robles.
98 on a fastball, slider at 90, a splitter at 89, sinker at 97, and a 12-6 curve.
That's
That's
outside the
outside.
zone, and that's
Holy
ball
moly.
1. This one chopped on the
swing on that
ground, but
splitter.
foul.
Yeah, look at that slider, splitter.
Line drive, and this might be trouble.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Peterson
Let's
gets it in
go.
quickly, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Out there to center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
Now
He
batting,
saved
the
extra
center
bases
fielder,
for sure. If the
Julio.
pitcher's his
Settle
friend, he'll give him a
down.
second to catch his breath.
Too aggressive. Damn it.
Before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rodriguez
That's fine.
in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No
He's
ball,
falling
2
behind in a
strikes.
huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls.
You had rough
We don't see
eyes
this a whole
on
lot anymore
right
where
field.
hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up,
fine.
tighten up,
Fine.
and try to hit
Fine.
the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. High fly ball out into left center field. Peterson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Come on, man. Fuck. That's what happens when they don't throw the fucking fastball as the very first pitch that we see. It fucks me over so goddamn hard. Fuck me.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley, 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. And out of here.
Let's go!
That's his
Fuck
4th
yes!
home run of the series.
Fuck
and that's
yes!
how they take the lead. It's 11-8.
Let's go!
So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Holy shit.
That's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the
Let's
cycle.
fucking
He's
go!
absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
Fuck yes!
Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he
I
needed
wasn't
to
sure that it was going to get out.
here, but it had just enough behind it for the home run. What an attempt at the wall, though.
I didn't even need it to be a home run, just needed it to be a double.
That one back.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cold wind departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Oh my god.
Jacob Webb will take over
Now
here.
pitching for Texas, number 71.
This might be the best game of the year. Holy moly. Oh.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Unbelievable that Nuke Raley comes through again.
There's a strike.
That's a fine take.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a strike on the outside edge.
Okay. Okay.
Gets a piece.
Went to a
and it
contact
stays
swing there,
0-2.
late anticipating a sweeper or the circle change.
Here comes a pitch. And
That's
now
a
ball.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We could really do ourselves a favor and not wait until we have 2 outs to do damage every once in a while. That got me.
Inside corner
Because I think we had all 5 of those runs with 2 outs. I think we have 8 runs in this game with 2 outs.
Last chance coming up here
We
for the Rangers.
really, really could improve. But Luke Raley comes through. Sorry, Nuke Raley. And we have an opportunity to save a sweep here with Andres Munoz.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners,
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Andres
75.
Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And there's the strike.
No need to
Now, if
offer
we
that pitch
play our
until he
cards
gets 2
correctly here,
strikes.
we won't
It's
have to
just
see
a
that
low
portion of the lineup
percentage
that
of
really
success.
gave
We
us
wanna
trouble
try to go
today. But I think we
that
were able to
way.
shut down for the most part in the last couple of games.
Swing.
Also, they showed the previous results in, I think, the 3rd inning. And Texas had scored 6 runs in the first 2 games combined. We gave them 6 runs in the first 3 innings of this game. I cannot believe that we have been able to actually keep up with this back and forth score fest. These are the games that I am the most afraid to play because it requires me to be consistent in hitting, or at least come up with enough timely hits. We've gotten a lot of hits off of this staff.
For strike 1.
I think the plan worked for the most part. See if we can get to DeGrom.
And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And Gary Simmons punches him out.
Let's
That's a
go.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Pilar in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Outside low.
That's fine.
1-1. One strike away. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Ooh. Pulled that one a little left. I got a little anxious there.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball to the right side.
I think we need to go fastball high and tight.
2-2 down.
Game.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again.
Okay, Polar, what do we got going on here? All right, let's throw. He is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Swing and a tapper.
Game. All right. There we go. Mariners win. We earned the sweep, and we feel like we earned the sweep today. Holy crap. I cannot believe. What a game. What a game. For us to play in a shootout and actually be able to come up with a victory in a shootout, a lot of missed opportunities. Bad send got us a run cut down at the plate where we could have tied it on the following home run or something like that. I figured exactly what the situation was. We scored so many runs and so many clutch key plays that they get a little mixed up. But yeah, this was a funky start. We had the weird play in the first inning. We ended up giving up 3 runs in the inning. And we were able to get 1 back, but we left Julio and Solano on with like nobody out. It was kind of a disaster. We got another one in the second inning. It's like, okay, 3-2, that's fine. Oh, I think it was because we got a double or whatever it was. It scored the runner from second. It would have scored the runner from third. It would have tied the game. So it wasn't a home run. It was just like a nice base hit. But then we get to that part of the lineup again where all of a sudden it's that Peterson, or it's Seager, Berger, Peterson. Seager was 2 for 4 with 2 runs. Berger was 2 for 4 with a double. Knocked in a run, scored twice. Jock Peterson was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and 3 runs. He has 3 home runs all season, and 2 of them are in this game. Kyle Higashioka was also a big piece of that puzzle, 1 for 4 with a double. He knocked in a run. I mean, not big, but he was a helpful piece of the puzzle. I think that was in the 6th inning when that happened. But for us to be able to try and close it and have the bad base running and weird base running in the first inning was really, it was just a funky start. We get back through that portion of the lineup and we give up 3 more runs. It's like, oh my God. But then we get 5 in the bottom of the 4th and take the lead. 7-6. It just, what a bizarre and weird game. Julio's your player of the game. He was 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 2 runs knocked in, 2 runs scored. Victor Robles was 3 for 4 with a double. He knocks in a run. He scored 3 times. Raley was 1 for 5 with a 3-run blast. Cal Raleigh was 1 for 5 with a 3-run blast. Santos gets your win. He pitched 1 inning, 1 strikeout, zeros where you want him, hits, earned runs, and walks. Munoz picks up save number 5 on the season. But then, obviously in the 6th inning, we give up the 2. And then we fall behind. And with 7th, it felt like we left an opportunity out there to take the lead. But we importantly, and I need to be focusing on the more positive aspects of this at times, we were able to get the game tied back up. We get the 3-run blast from Nuke Raley, in the bottom of the 8th. And we're able to somehow eke out an 11-8 run. And we have a pack to open, so that's exciting. So let's do that. Let's go here, my inventory. And we will rip this show pack and see what we get. A silver. No, thank you. Nothing. Ooh, a silver. Nick Prado, Matt Caracidi, Parker Harm, and Luis Gill. Now I own 2 of those cards, so we can go ahead and sell them. And then Gill, we don't really need to add to the rotation, but there you go. Okay, so the luck ran out, but we got it where we needed it. 19 hits, 11 runs. We give up 9 hits, 8 runs for them. They had a sac fly. What a game. What a freaking game. And that is how we end our homestand. And we get ready for a road trip. It'll be in Cincinnati. It'll be in Toronto and in Boston. We'll have a day off on the 21st. So get ready for a lot of on the road baseball before we come home to play Miami and Los Angeles. We get Texas here in a couple of weeks, so we'll see how that series goes. I hate playing in Texas. I actually hate playing in every stadium in the American League West that is not T-Mobile Park. And thank God they fixed their stupid scoreboard problem out in left field. Otherwise, I'd hate it a lot more. There you go. We will be off to visit the 8-8 Reds. There you go. You can see the standings there. We're 12-4 through our first 16 games. One of the wilder wins that we have, to be down by 4 and still able to make a comeback. Absolutely nuts. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe over here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. This playlist updates every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time with new baseball, so check that out. And you have this morning's video up here, which is a demo of Metal Eden. So if you like Doom, check that out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for off day, which I've already recorded, and we'll see you Tuesday in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. Good sports, go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.